All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. We are going to be going over the Nikki Glaser. It was the 83rd annual Golden Globes, and she did like a monologue. It was like 10 minutes. And if you know anything about Nikki Glaser, she is an incredible roaster. Her delivery and everything's insane. So I'm pretty excited because I haven't watched this. A lot of people have been telling me to watch this. This is gonna be my first reaction on this. So I got my coffee, I got my pen just in case I need to take notes. We'll see what happens. Let's take a sip. And you know what? Let's just jump right into it. I'm excited.
And welcome to the 83rd Gold.
Right away. I mean, she's stunning. Right, that's the first thing you see in an incredible dress. She's in a round, almost like a round table. And right off the rip, she hit something funny about the Golden Globes being the most important thing going on right now, and then she hits it with another auctioning off whatever that company was. I forgot what it was, but yeah, like it's just she's right away. She's got the crowd, and this is exactly how you do. You got to get them early in these situations where this is not meant for comedy. But if you look at it, it's set up in a way a comedy club would kind of be set up, more like a theater setup, I would say. So, and she's done a lot of theaters. I mean, she has so many specials on, um, Netflix. She's not my cup of tea for her stand up, but I would say like I'm more of an Ali Wong kind of guy. I think she has an incredible cadence, but she is by far one of the most incredible roasters. Let's get right back into it. So she hits him saying that like Hollywood isn't doing well basically because they made no movies in the last 6 years, but then she also puts herself down. So this is a great way to break the ice even more, and then the back and forth game. That's really what it is in these situations. It's like you can roast them, but you gotta, if you go too hard, you might lose the crowd. But if you kind of hit you kind of do some self-deprecation, boom, come back with it. You might even be able to come back even harder. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? So let's get back into it. Doing a lot of like zingers right now, little one-liners, and it's working really great. In this situation, it seems like, I've seen a few people do the monologues like this. I've seen like Joe Coy try to do it, and it just didn't work out for him. But he's more of like an actual, like, I'm not saying that she's not a comic, but he's like he's got his own crowd. He's got his own thing that he does. It's a little different. But like the way that they have designed the jokes that they're writing here, very quick one-liner, CBS, where you see CBS News, like it's very, it's just one-liners right now. That's what I'm seeing, and she's absolutely rocking it. Her delivery is perfection. To be in this situation right now and to have delivery like this, it's the level of professionalism, the level of comic you have to be to do that is, you guys think it's easy to do that, to get on stage and just be delivering your stuff. I'm telling you, it is not that easy. The way that she's doing it, that was a good one. That's a really good one. And Kevin Hart's I'm not saying he's easy to pick on, but like, bro, he has a tough skin. This guy right here, Kevin Hart, not only is he an incredible comic, but when he was coming up, I'm telling you, some of the stuff that he went through was insane. So the thing that's really making this work too is his reaction to her, and he's so engaged and laughing hard. And then she hit him with that joke. That was fire. That was good.
Jumanji next level. Was it? I'm just saying.
I'm telling you, delivery, like these aren't like masterful jokes, right? Like these are like they're not. They're not like super intricate where you're weaving in and out. They're very basic one-liners, quick zingers, to the point, boom, 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 with the great delivery. You can make an incredible career like this as a comic, as she's doing right here, or you can be a top-level comic doing jokes like this if you really understood how to write correctly and deliver, and you really started just turning over material and really just, working the craft and learning the craft. You can truly just do almost jokes like this, but about what's going on around the world. It's as a younger comic for me, this is very cool to see, because I'm not a roaster like that. But I do like seeing people who can write jokes. And I'm not sure if she has like a team or whatever. She probably does. But like still, either way, the way that she's delivering and the laser precision of the jokes, even when they're not super hitting, they still hit because of the construction and the structure of the jokes and how they're structured. Hard. I think you could kind of tell right there when you saw her like, all right, like moving on, kind of like like how she did that pause. That I've been there so many times where I'm like, oh man, this joke didn't work as good as I wanted it to. Like she's expecting bangers, and she thought maybe that one was gonna bang. It was like a kind of like a Jude Law joke. I don't know, like what the heck that I would have to watch it again and listen to it, and I don't feel like it because I want to move on to the next one because I want to hear some absolute roast. That is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm looking for. When you watch Nikki Glaser in these situations, that's what you want. Basically, we all know what goes on in Hollywood, right? A lot of weird things, whatever. Leo's like 50. His girlfriend's not even 30, right? So there's like a 20 to 25 year gap of age. And she just goes and she just punches him in the face with it. And it hits hard. And it's just she is. I mean, when I watch, I haven't even actually watched the full Tom Brady thing on her, which I might do just to, if if you guys want me to do the one where she roasts Tom Brady. She destroyed that one. She destroyed that one so hard that she went on a tour after and sold out everything. Do you understand? Like she went on a tour because of what she can do on stage in these roast situations. She's so good at it. It's insane. Now, in this situation with Leonardo DiCaprio, like he's still, out of all the actors I've seen so far, other than The Rock, I would say he's the most prominent one. And she went right through the neck and just boom, right there, stabbed him in the neck with it. That was absolutely amazing. Let's keep it going. Boom, another banger. Dude, she is rolling. Like, so I don't know if you guys ever get a chance, if you, wherever city you're in, I'm in Vegas, so we have roast battles out here. If you go to these roast battles, or if you just look them up online, what you're gonna see that a lot of comics, they make fun of each other and how they look. So the way that she did that, and that, like how he tries to look older, he's starting to look like a leather handbag. That is probably the one-on-one roast battle type of joke. How you look, like it's one person told me that I look like I bathe in hookah water, and then I responded back and said, that's crazy because you look like you bathe in motor oil. So like those type of jokes are quick. Boom, zingers, bang, 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 let's go. Because like everybody attacks me for being Arabic, right? Like being Arabian. So I have to come back just as hard, just like even harder, right? Because in roast battles, there's rebuttals. But what's really cool about this, there's no rebuttals here. She's just hitting it with it, and then she gets to move on to the next victim. It is amazing. She's on a roll right now. And I'm just really, I can't wait to see who she gets next, because the biggest person right now is Leonardo DiCaprio. Let's see, and Kevin Hart, I guess you would say, and The Rock. But like, really, she crushed Leonardo DiCaprio. Sean Penn, like I know him, but it's not like, you know what I mean? Like it's nothing crazy. Like man, if Denzel Washington was here and she roasted him, oh, that would be great. But we'll see. She killed that one. I was Michael B. Jordan. That one was absolutely fire. That was good. But like the racial tension there, like that's like the thing about, like that's an edgy joke that she did. Like not like super edgy, but she's pushing that boundary of race. And she's a white girl doing it with blue eyes, looking up on stage, blonde, and she just delivers that joke perfectly. And she stuttered at the beginning. I don't know if you saw that, but she stuttered a little bit. She had to gather herself. She looked down. When you look down, that means if you ever watch if you ever go to a stand-up comedy show, and if you see like an open mic, especially at a comedy club, you'll see a lot of comics roll their shoulders or turn away from the crowd. It's because like of the ancestry. It's like a DNA ancestry thing where you would get stones casted at you. So when you're on stage, you have the fear. It's like in your DNA. They used to get like people in your family have gotten stones thrown at them, and it's in all of our DNA. Isn't that's why you see people look down, because they're like getting ready to get hit by a tomato, right? Or like a rock. I'm not like, I wish I was joking about this, but I'm not. So when you see her, she 100% looks down, and she regathers herself, because she's like, oh my God, they're going to throw a stone at me. She regathers herself, and then she goes to the Michael B. Jordan joke. She says, brothers, I don't even know I'm supposed to say that. Killed it, right? And then there's two of them, and then she was like, Nikki B. Jerkin, absolutely destroyed. I mean, it was just so good. Like, it's so good. God, I wish I was good. Like, I wish I could really one day, but like, dang, like her, everything is, she's killing. So she was making fun of him about, gaining weight as a ping pong player or whatever, like in that Marty Supreme movie, which I heard is actually really good. And she hit him with that 60-ounce joke, and then she hit she a play on words. Charmalet gained the weight or whatever she said, and then she paused. One of the things that I'm realizing is watching this is how fast I speak while I'm on stage. And what I'm gathering from here is to slow that pace down like she is and hit you with those pauses and hit you with that dead face. You know, the pauses, what that does is it lets the crowd gather what is going on and lets them compute it, because they're talking, and then you might, it's called writing over laughter, where you keep going and going and going right after a punchline and you don't give it a good pause. She hits you with that whey punchline, that whey protein punchline, and she pauses, and then smirks, and then the crowd's coming, and then it comes alive. It's do you think that's easy? This takes over, depending on the comic. Like, some comics are better at this or that, like writing or like how they deliver the jokes or whatever, you know what I mean? Or they have a better life story or whatever, right? But I'm telling you, to get at this level of precision that she's doing, I don't care if somebody wrote these. I don't care. You still have to go up there by yourself and deliver. If somebody wrote the jokes for you or helped you write the jokes, which all comics do no matter what, so you can say what you want, I don't care. But to get up there and actually deliver these jokes with the precision that she is doing is unbelievable. She's a savage, absolute savage. And it takes years, decades, a decade at least, to do what she's doing right now at this level. That was an incredible way to close. So if you remember, she started off bum 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 bum, quick one-liners, and then just to get the crowd going, boom, and then in the middle she started opening up a little bit, doing a little longer set, like I would say they're one-liners, but just longer, like almost like mini stories, minute and a half long, and then she's starting to kill. She's gaining a lot of momentum. She has a ton of momentum. And then we're about to get to the closing part. And then boom, she starts rapid firing again. Ba-ba, 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 ba-ba. And then she hits you with that Steve Martin closer. Not too old to get money. Bang, hit it, crushed it. And it's a 10-minute set that she probably has been working on for just a month to 2 months at the most. She probably went to the comedy store and ran this set. She probably did, shows or whatever, ran the set a few times, probably 50 to 100 times, honestly. Who knows? I don't know. But I'm just saying that the way that she delivered this was incredible. You know, I think last year Golden Globes was with Joe Coy. It was a little bit of a disaster situation for him. But what ended up happening to him was he took that disaster situation and went on tour with it, and he talked about it on his tour and made an entire set out of it. So even when you are doing good in stand-up in this situation like Nikki, or doing bad like Joe Coy did, maybe I'll go over the Joe Coy thing. Bad. Well, I would just say he was doing okay. There was like moments he was doing good, but then the moments he did very rough spots, right? But either way, you can use those to your advantages. Okay, maybe you didn't do so great here, but then now you have a new 20 to 30 minute set on the Golden Globes. And then you went on tour, then sold out. So, and then if Nikki Glaser, after this, I guarantee she's going to go back out and sell again, because she's so good and people want to see anybody who can crush like this on both, or not crush, apparently. So like it was just an incredible, it was a very incredible set that she had. I was pretty pumped about this one. I was a little nervous. I didn't know. I knew she's a savage roaster, but I just didn't know how good she was going to deliver, because I've never really watched her. I've seen her roast a little bit, but not like, I didn't watch the Tom Brady thing, and I'll probably watch that too. But at this level, I mean, out of 100, 98%, 95%, whatever, she crushed this. I mean, she killed, bro. She killed. So either way, guys, thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Share this with your friends. Let me know what you want to watch next. Comment down below and just let me know, and I'll go review it. We can check it out and see what's going on. Try to break it down. All right. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a good one. Bye.